You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King Johnson.
Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV live from the Kari Feinstein Style Lounge for the 2012 MTV Movie Awards at the W Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. In tonight's special show, we'll break down all the categories, their nominees, and give predictions on the winners. And now, it's AfterBuzz TV's 2012 MTV Movie Award PreShow.
Hi guys.
Yay! Hello everyone.
Welcome to
Hello. Hello.
Hey everyone, Bing is for doing, and we're here doing another after show, or should I say pre-show?
Pre-show. That's right.
This is the pre-show for the 2012 MTV Movie Awards.
Yes, it is.
And we are coming to you live, not from the AfterBuzz studios like usual. No. We're here at the Carl Feinstein Style Lounge, which is like a gifting suite. So surrounding us are
lots
celebrities walking and getting gifts. And
bags.
So it's great.
Goodie bags for dogs.
M&Ms that I can't eat.
I know.
Or take pictures
made of nail polish. That's
colorful
right.
things.
I did it anyway, though.
It's a hard life here in the gift suite.
Fantastic here.
I'm your host, Stephanie Bauer, and it's so great to be here with my co-host.
I want to be a co-star.
I'm a star.
I want to be a co-star. That sounds much better.
I don't co. I'm not Michelle.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I'm not Kelly. I'm Beyonce.
Sorry.
Let's start with our diva, Pat.
Okay. I thought I was the diva, Pat.
You haven't met. I'm Pat. I'm Pat Lambert, and here is...
I am Courtney Stewart.
Yes, she is.
And I'm Jackie Miranne. Don't forget it.
And it's so
Who
taught you?
Who taught you?
I just felt like throwing that out there for everyone
These
to see
two
how
are
it would
for
stick.
everybody to know.
competing. You guys are competing to be
It's
the divas.
only just begun.
I'm glad we're separating you two.
Yeah, why did I have to be in the middle? Am I gonna get beat up?
All right, let me give the background scoop. Pat was my Dancing with the Stars partner in crime for the last 10 weeks, so we have a bit of a love fest going on. So that's why we're being a little funky. We did not drink before the show, and we're ready to talk movie awards.
That's a good thing. You didn't drink before the
Well,
show.
Once we didn't drink before the show.
I know.
Meanwhile, Courtney and I have actually never met. We've hosted many shows together over the phone
I've only
and
heard
in the
her
studio.
voice and seen a premonition of her on the internet.
Ooh, I want to get that premonition. You can get it at
Stephanie Bauer TV.
At Amazon.com.
At Amazon.com.
So Courtney is the Wizard of Oz, I say, because we've never actually met. So you two work together. So we all work together for AfterBuzz, but we're super happy to be talking about the MTV Movie Awards. It doesn't get any better than this. This is the best award show, in my opinion, of the year.
It's the most fun.
This and the Video Music Awards are the most fun.
Which is MTV.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, well, this is like, where else do you get best kiss and best gut-wrenching performance? I mean,
It depends on your active sex life. But
oh!
Pat, TMI, boo-boo, we did not need to know.
I don't win awards. I deserve them.
Well, speaking... oh, we've got sound effects, everyone. Sound effects.
Amazing.
Speaking of what Pat just mentioned, Russell Brand is the host for this year.
Okay, yeah.
And now this is his first time hosting the MTV Movie Awards, but he has hosted the Music Awards twice.
Yeah.
And now his comment about hosting the MTV Movie Awards for the first time was, MTV Movie Awards incorporates two of my favorite things, movies and awards. Now, if they could only somehow involve group sex, it would be my favorite thing in the entire world. So there you go, Pat.
Pat!
Oh,
well,
Pat, you should call Russell.
Because I have met Russell many times.
So what's up with the
And
group?
I'm working the show for the weekend.
So I will be at the show.
You'll be at the show, so we will see each other there.
Amazing.
But Russell
Courtney
is...
and I, where will we be?
I'll be at the movies or something, seeing Charlize Theron and...
Oh my God, I can't wait for that. But
that's not about this.
It's not time.
We won't go there yet.
Charlize is not in the movie awards category
well,
yet.
But there is something important going on with that movie during the awards.
There is.
Yes,
oh, that's right.
Peak people.
Another sneak peek?
And Kristen Stewart was on the Today Show yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
And what I like Kristen Stewart. I met her a few times. I've met her a few times. That'll be my line. Means nothing. But if you watch her, she is the most uncomfortable looking girl in the world.
She was on Live with Regis, or Live with Kelly. Sorry, Regis
like,
isn't there anymore.
It's like a confused fart face. She's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
She's very awkward.
Yeah.
And she's very...
Like, how much of it is like a Taylor Swift like act? Like, I won for the 9th time?
I don't think it's an act anymore.
No. I don't think it's an act.
It's been too long.
And let me tell you guys.
She's just truly uncomfortable.
I think she's just really uncomfortable.
She's uncomfortable, and she comes from a hippie background. I never knew this, but I've worked a few shows out here, and there's always this one stage director I work with, and I never knew he was anybody that was anybody. He's got a long gray ponytail, wears turquoise rings, bracelets, huge belt buckle.
Love it.
It's Kristen Stewart's dad. He's the biggest hippie. You never know it. He's chill. He's laid back. He's cool. So now I see where Kristen Stewart gets it from.
And I think she's a great actress. No, I think she's a great actress. It's just very weird to me that, some PR person has been like, sit up straight.
Right, I
know. It upsets me because she's so cute and so wonderful at what she does. It's like, just wear it with pride, even if you're uncomfortable, like, to be there.
I know, like from a red carpet perspective.
Just like step into your fabulousness.
Because like she's in this fantastic gown, and then you like scan up to her face, and she's like, I don't know where I am.
Yeah. And she has Converse on underneath her gown.
I think she's
I'm not mad at that.
She's that guy's kind of chick, where she just wants to, like, I feel like she wants to hang with the guys, and I'm sure that's where a lot of guys find her to be.
She is a lesbian.
Oh my God, we got a pause for that one.
Whatever. You have a girlfriend, producer Phil.
She's a guy's guy.
Oh, watch it.
I like girly girls.
So we need to give her a little help. So if you want to come on AfterBuzz TV with us, we'll do a little interview session.
I just want her to perk her up.
Yeah.
Perk up, girlfriend.
Wait, let's get back to Russell Brand.
Chin up.
Because
Russell Brand as a host, I think it's the best choice that MTV could ever make for a host, in my opinion.
Really?
For MTV, he's the definition, epitome of what an MTV host would be.
Well, he hosted an MTV show in Europe, which was fantastic, although it only lasted a season. Right. His big thing is, like, a lot of people doubt him or whatever, but he is truly smarter than every show host that he's ever... If you watch any of his interviews, either like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all those people, he like runs laps around them.
Right.
Like his mind is just running a million miles an hour. He has the vocabulary of Shakespeare on crack.
Ridiculously intelligent.
I mean, he really is. So I think when he did the Video Music Awards in 2009, when Lady Gaga did the paparazzi performance, that he sort of, that none of us were ready for that. Because it was a silent audience. No one laughed.
Yeah, nobody laughed. It was kind of, but...
it was his humor, and we weren't really used to... He's huge in the UK, but at that point, we didn't know who the hell he was.
But he was just annoying at that point. Like, I feel like because I get UK humor. Like, I'm not one of the, and I'm not obviously in the audience. I'm sitting at home watching it, and I think he's fantastic.
Important. Yeah.
But I was sitting there like, what are you doing, honey? Like, no, that didn't work.
Because he is very funny and brilliant, but it's sort of a hard format for someone like him.
That was then, though, and I think you're exactly right. It was awkward, it was weird, and some of us didn't know who he was. So we were like, who is this guy? Right. He's crude, and he's gross, and he wears those tight pants that don't look good on him. Yeah. But now that he's really established, and in
he's sort of calmed down in a sense,
he's calmed down, and he's a household name, and he epitomizes MTV. I think it'll be great this year.
And he's launching a new show. He's hosting a new late-night show on FX called Russell Brand X.
That'll be exciting.
So this is one of the big reasons that he was chosen was because he's on this new promotion tour for the new show.
Right.
And there's a really important thing to remember is that this is a live show. It's not like other award shows. So I think with Russell Brand, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And MTV
I would have loved to co-host with him, though.
I agree.
I think that would bring something to have him with like some really hot chick.
Who would you pick?
I don't know. It's a little, it's a little like there's. I would love if she wasn't receiving.
Kari. Let's see that.
I would love Emma Stone if she wasn't receiving a big honor of the night. I don't think you can host and have a big honor, but I think he needs some. I'd love to see someone challenge him.
I don't really think that Emma Stone is a great, like, large audience person. Like her Oscars bit with Ben Stiller, I thought like fell really, really poorly.
You think so?
Yeah.
See,
and I think she's fantastic, and her SNL hosting was so funny.
I think Emma Stone's fantastic to receive a great award.
Definitely.
And you're exactly right that makes sense why she's not a hostess, because she's receiving this great award, and she's perfect for that. She's going to walk up there in a great outfit, because she always picks a great outfit to match her red hair, and that's what she's made for. Courtney, if you could pick a host for this year, who would you pick?
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, who's hot and funny?
Well, that's the thing.
To me, it's somebody. I mean, they don't have to be hot. Women can be.
No, I want her to be hot.
Like, if we want somebody super hot that Russell Brand is going gonna feel up with his
like
saggy
Melissa
pants.
McCarthy. I would have died if Melissa McCarthy.
But with Russell Brand, like I just don't think that would have been entertaining.
No, definitely.
I
want to
see
the two of them.
Well, because we're talking about with Russell Brand,
well,
right?
Rose Byrne could be good.
I could have seen that.
I don't
she
think
was
that could have been cute.
She is so funny, and she was in what's the movie?
Bridesmaids.
Nope, the other movie that she was in with Russell Brand. Get him to the Greek.
Get him to the Greek.
Oh,
yes.
see?
I'm talking about
People.
asshole.
That would have worked.
But does MTV ever have two co-hosts?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, why not do it now?
Jack Black and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
We're innovating for you, MTV. They go with what works. I feel like they're very loyal, and that's cool. But I would have loved to spice it up a little.
I think really Russell Brand is chosen because he's promoting a new show and he's got Scandal off of Katy Perry, so people want to like him again. People want to have a decision. They want to know.
I, by the way, never stopped.
Am I going to watch him and dislike him, or am I going to watch him and like him? You know?
It's like bringing Britney Spears back for the 30th time to the Video Music Awards.
Love her.
Oh, I love her.
It's like, do I still love her?
Yes.
Oh, I still love her. You can bring her back again. I love it.
Don't
keep doing
don't
it.
you side mouth Britney up in here, Pat Lambert.
Thank you for being an X Factor judge with
it.
your vocal abilities.
I cannot wait.
I don't. So we don't think Britney's going to show up at the awards.
No, she won't be.
No,
not for the movie awards.
Not for the movie awards.
As Jackie mentioned, MTV is sticking with what works, and this is the 21st year.
Oh my God!
So drinking theme.
It started in 1992. So I did a little fun thing,
MD.
and I went back to 1992 and wrote down the winners for all the categories.
Oh my God, that's exciting!
So we know, and I feel like
let's see if we remember.
Play like here's your drinking game.
Here's the drinking, and some of the categories aren't the same, but some of them are, and those are the ones I wrote down for. And I wrote down the musical performances. You guys will get a kick out of this. The host in 1992 was Dennis Miller. There you go.
He could still do it probably.
And it was really, really awkward.
Who?
So they like awkward. They're going with awkward.
Well,
they like that.
Is the MTV Awards, the first year it was horrible. It did so bad. It was so awkward. It was so weird. So this year it'll be different, but I brought the fun facts so we could see. I feel like some people might be too young to remember. It was 20 years ago. I'm showing my age. I don't know about the rest of you.
I was a kid.
You're old.
I'm so old.
I was 2 years old.
That was before I got into pop culture. I didn't make it till 93.
Oh, I came out of the womb like doing Spice Girls. But
I was.
I don't doubt that. Why don't I doubt that?
Because I'm gay. Anyways, what?
Okay, well, we're going to break it down into all the categories. I want to hear your gay opinion.
Go for it.
I represent.
Of who you want to win. And unfortunately, the first category we're going to do doesn't have a 1992 winner, so that kind of didn't mean anything. But it's best on-screen transformation.
Totally no.
So.
You guys go.
Okay.
You guys go, because I will demolish.
Why do I feel like you are going to upstage us with everything we say?
I'm definitely not going to do
gonna
that
try,
on
but
purpose.
he's just Pat.
This is Pat. This is Pat. When I announce every category, Pat's going to say, I already know.
Yeah.
Oh, you already know who's
I don't know
win.
who's going to win.
But you know
I know
who
who
you
should win.
Oh, because
which is more important because I know.
Okay, well,
well
who
guess
do you know?
what? I just one-upped you because I just saw who you starred, and that's who I picked. So I'm going to say it first.
Okay,
it's
then
Rooney
you
Mara.
can do it. Then we can go there.
I'm going with Rooney Mara because I think she has to win something, but we all know she's not going to smile on the carpet. That's going to be a given.
Okay, is she even going to go?
No, she's not going to go.
That's true. She probably is above it.
Is she one of those like
she's going to stick? Her tents are somewhere, like in New York.
She'll have her veils over her nipples.
Her tents.
And they will be
her and her tents are not available.
Well, what's too bad is Rooney Mara is very beautiful.
Yes.
And looks so fantastic in so many outfits, but does like the weird Tilda Swinton choices that you're like, no.
And doesn't smile. Yeah. And doesn't smile. You have a great life. We'll get
you
to this.
have a great life.
No, but with Jennifer Lawrence, we love her because of what she says about her life.
Totally
and Rooney Mara, there's so many reasons to smile. I just want her to smile. That's my only complaint.
Or just don't look miserable. You could have like a straight face, but not look like somebody stabbing your dog every time. I don't understand.
Someone's
what are you mad at? She looks mad all the time.
She's mad that her family owns a football
I'm sorry you're rich. I'm sorry you're a star. Damn you. Go crawl in a hole.
So she's obviously going to be in a hole. She's not available for Sunday's awards.
So
Courtney, how do you really feel?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sure you're an amazing person. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Do we agree on this one?
No, let's.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Okay.
Just because I won't give her an award because she pissed me off all season. All award season, she upset me because she's a mess.
Pissed you off?
Yes.
But look at her character. Her character wasn't like a very happy-go-lucky.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you guys think that they purposely tell her to act that way so that it goes with her? You know, there's maybe PR people in her background saying to act like that.
I think part of it is her PR team like grooming her.
Listen, you guys, you've got to remember what the nomination is at hand, and it's Best Transformation. I think she is the worst pick out of all of these. And I'm going to say the other ones just so our viewers know in case they don't. It's Elizabeth Banks in The Hunger Games. Rooney Mara, of course. Johnny Depp for Jump Street. Michelle Williams for My Week with Marilyn.
That's where I would go.
And Colin Farrell.
We're over that.
No.
We hosted that show for the Oscar Awards.
It was good.
I hosted the
it's not for MTV voters. I don't.
It's not MTV voters. That's why it's going to be Elizabeth Banks and Hunger Games. Thank you. Good night.
So here's my theory on Rooney Mara. It's Best Transformation. The reason I love the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is because in the movie she was this one girl, and when I saw her on the red carpet for the very first time, you couldn't have paid me $1 million to say that's the same girl. That's the definition of transformation. She transformed into that role, and you wouldn't even recognize her on the red carpet. Rooney Mara, the thing I don't like about her is when she shows up on a red carpet, she looks just like her character. I want to see her in like bright yellow.
I wouldn't say just like, because her character's sort of fucking scary. Sorry.
Very. Well, like Courtney says, she doesn't smile. She just stands there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let her babysit.
I'm guessing, no. I think it's going to be Hunger Games.
I think it's going to be Hunger Games.
It's going to be Elizabeth Banks. And Elizabeth Banks is, what's great about Elizabeth Banks is she appeals to really every demographic.
Yeah.
Kids really love her. They love her in this movie. Adults love her. She's so funny.
She's hilarious.
She's brilliant in the character.
She does a great job.
Because it's a character you're supposed to hate and you're supposed to love. Because she represents everything that's wrong in this world in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But she's so funny and endearing in it.
Right.
But to me, it's more about, for Elizabeth Banks, it's more about the makeup. And for Rooney Mara, it's more about the acting.
Well,
right. It was like a full-on...
like anyone can be transformed if you put them in a
big clown costume.
Yeah.
But to be transformed and still be believably a person and not just a character-y mess is a different thing.
I would say that Michelle Williams, I think, is never going to win this. But transformation-wise, she's this meek little girl. Marilyn Monroe, is the most publicized celebrity there's ever been.
We critique this head to toe.
I think
Courtney and I beg to disagree.
But you think it's a good transformation, though, right?
Or no? Which one? Marilyn?
Marilyn.
I think with an icon like that, you're never going to be able to transform properly, but she did do a good job in certain ways of making me forget it was Michelle Williams. But when you go look for look and thing for thing, no, she did not transform.
I don't think it's a physical transformation, though. I think she was Marilyn Monroe. I thought she should have won the Oscar.
Oh, honey.
Definitely. I was totally gunning for her for the Oscar.
I agree.
Real role.
I agree, and I think the person that's portraying a real person always wins the Oscar. But I don't think they're going to win the MTV award. Nope. I got to say, I think it's going to go to Elizabeth Banks, too, because it's Hunger Games.
Well, then Hunger Games is really just going to sweep this award show.
Much.
And let's just call it a day and go home.
And I'm happy with that. Because Twilight is freaking done.
Well, I'm happy to have something else sweep the award show because, as we just said, I don't need Kristen Stewart being like,
This is my problem with Twilight.
Thank you.
Twilight, I really think is something wrong with society. Because, totally, I think it is an immoral thing. Because Harry Potter taught kids how to be courageous and stand up for what is right and against bad. Hunger Games said how to be a leader, what to do in times of adversity to do things that are right. And Twilight is about the importance of little girls having boyfriends.
Yeah.
That is all it is about. And all those little girls in the world.
Well, that's what little girls think about, though.
It's about love. What are you talking about?
It's not about love.
It's about love.
Why did she fall in love with him? What is there to love? He glimmers?
Loving through the boundaries.
Fall in love with the drag queen. They glimmer too. And they glimmer at night.
I met the #1 drag queen in London here in LA. She's floating around. Maybe we should get her.
There's a transformation to talk about, right?
Wow.
That's a transformation.
That's how I feel.
So
we'll see.
Our final picks. I say Elizabeth Banks. Also, I interviewed her on the red carpet for a different movie premiere, but she was talking about the transformation she made. Her nails alone took, I think, 4 hours to do every day for the role. That's insane.
But I'm with you on this, Pat. She wasn't sitting there doing her nails for 4 hours. I'd actually go with Michelle Williams over her as well because it is about putting in the work for the transformation, and that's why as much as she doesn't smile, I gave it to Rooney Mara.
And Rooney Mara had to learn that whole Swedish dialect. She had to learn a whole sort of different world.
We'll see.
Elizabeth Banks will win.
It's so funny. We're each going to have our prediction, and I do this with the other shows I host with Courtney. I have something set in my mind. I'm like, this is how I feel, and this is why. And Courtney sweeps me and goes, no, and then gives her opinion. And I'm like, oh, you're totally right. So now have we switched it? So it's maybe.
Why don't we do a should win and will win?
A should win and a will win?
Okay.
I would say a should win is Michelle Williams.
Me too.
Over Rooney Mara.
Me too.
Okay. Well, I don't want should win for anything for Rooney Mara, but I'm going to say should win and will win Rooney Mara.
And will win.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would say Elizabeth Banks will win.
Okay.
Courtney.
I mean, of course, I think Elizabeth Banks will win. Should.
If it wasn't MTV.
Say it. She doesn't smile, but just say it. We know.
I don't actually think Rooney Mara should win because I wasn't
Will
as
win.
big.
Will win.
Should win.
Should win.
I already have Will. Will is Elizabeth Banks. Because Will, like she was talking about the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I'm very familiar with, and what Rooney Mara did, she did a good job. I wasn't that impressed.
Good job.
She did a good job.
Sorry, that was a really
I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't think it was amazing based on the original. So I admit that I'm jaded and I'm not objective. I was gonna pick Colin Farrell.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
We didn't even talk about him. That was the most disgusting, unexpected transformation. Who even cast him?
I'm saving him for Dirtbag.
Yeah, we got him for later.
We got him for later.
Yeah.
But just talking about his transformation a little bit, I don't even know how they casted him. Did they dress him up like that so he could audition? It's weird.
It's really random.
Weird.
So there you go. There's my should.
All right.
So we got that one. Just our first one down. Whew.
I know it took us forever.
Many more to go.
Best fight. I know we have a lot. Best fight. I think right here on this panel.
Please give us a stiletto.
Best fight is one of the, I would say, 2 most popular categories. It's best kiss and best fight. So we're gonna do best fight first.
You were waiting to unleash that sound of
hold my
producers.
Take my earrings. Hold my baby. Let's do it. Let's go.
See, that's why I was talking like that in the beginning of the show because I'm with you.
I have dialect.
That's what happened. He said, "I have dialect."
I have dialect. I come in and out.
Okay.
Where were
Pat's
we?
ready for first fight.
Who's your fight?
Okay, let's first let's tell everyone who is nominated. Harry Potter first. Daniel Radcliffe versus Ralph. And this is the part, it's like 10 years in the making, and
This
Daniel
is the build-up.
Yeah,
this
Daniel
is
and Ralph finally face off, and it's like a wand whipping showdown.
Yeah.
So
and not a gay euphemism.
it's between
Pat, you know these things.
It's between good and evil, so it's a really good
It's
fight
huge.
that's
huge.
meaningful.
And it's what J.K. Rowling, I actually rewatched the Meredith Vieira interview of the last book. I don't know why. It came up on Hulu. But what's weird is when the best thing about the Harry Potter books is that you really don't know. You think that Harry Potter will win. You know, because the hero always wins.
They always win.
But there was a way that like Voldemort was sort of so powerful in that book.
Right.
Like young kids really didn't know, like, would Harry die?
Yeah.
So they knew by the time the movie came out, but
it's definitely a good fight. So that's
moment.
one. The next one is it's competition. Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson versus Alexander. And now this is the brutal bloodbath.
On top of the cornucopia.
On top of the cornucopia.
If you ever have questions.
Anything Hunger Games.
Anything,
it's gonna win.
Winterlock, that killed
So do you think this was a good fight?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna win in a bit, but let's keep going.
Tell us why.
Next is Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill double team against the Kid Gang.
That was so funny.
It was funny, but
it's not best fight. No.
Not best fight.
Is this the one at the party at the house where he gets the knife in the back?
They're underage kids, I guess, that show up and at the house party.
God love them.
And the undercover officers get in a fight with them.
Right. Snore.
Yeah, not best fight.
One down.
Warrior.
Okay. Next is Warrior. Now I think we're not doing predictions yet, but this is Tom Hardy and Joel
Edgerton.
I got nothing on that one.
And Warrior, it's a 1-2 punch and a bloody battle over $5 million. So this one involves money.
$5 million, please. The Mega. How much was the Mega
Who
Millions?
cares about Warrior? Next,
Please. How much was the Mega Millions?
I don't know, but it was like $368 million.
Yeah, so what's 5? Please, I can't even get myself a car.
So Pat thinks this fight was lame.
I can't even pay for
it. Is that your dialect?
What dialect
I don't know where.
is that, actually?
Like,
okay, he's going to keep surprising us with the dialect.
Wait, we're so close.
Last one, Tom Cruise versus Michelle in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. They defy gravity. They defy physics.
Yeah,
it's like
this is the one.
That might be a sneaky one.
Oh, this is the hot girl who dies.
Hot girl that dies. Yes.
Here's the thing. We'll start with this
like
one.
flies out the window and dies.
Oh, that was so fantastic.
That was amazing.
Dude,
that was great.
You guys, let's be real. It's nice that they threw Tom Cruise in here, but what is he doing in this category?
Oh, he'll probably win. I actually think he will win because Tom Cruise is still hot and he's going to be hot forever.
He did.
Even with Katie
Real
Holmes
excited
on
about that.
He did more than half of his stunts for the movie.
Yeah, and I think that people kind of knew what was going on and that he did everything, so he could be a sneaky winner in this category.
Totally going to be. Wait, do you see my double highlight? That is so the double highlight. Is that he's my sneaky winner, even though I think it should be Harry Potter.
I think Hunger Games will win.
What?
Because they're going to win everything.
Wait, why don't we go? I mean, I think that we can disqualify 21 Jump Street and War.
Yeah, goodbye.
Great, we'll move on. Let's leave leave the two epics.
Warrior, goodbye.
Mission Impossible. Let's talk about that one, and then we'll talk about the two epics versus each other.
Yes.
Mission Impossible, I don't think will win. Tom Cruise could win because he's so good. But the movie, I don't really like Tom Cruise ever since he's been crazy. Which has been a while.
Ever since he's been crazy.
Me neither. Ever since he's been crazy.
The movie, if you're watching him on that crazy...
They're right.
She is the biggest beard I've ever met. Shaved down. And she is. Yes. I saw them on set when he shot the opening of the Oscars thing.
Opinions mentioned on this show is not
Oh
necessarily
yeah, you definitely need to do that teaser thing that says
Ronnie, put that in the
Pat
bottom.
Lambert can't be held liable.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Nine times.
Only
Nine
in this
times
show
in 1
do we
hour.
play it in the first 10 minutes of the show. Okay, no, 25.
Good.
But okay, so he's gay. But that tower scene is really scary.
Yo, it's pretty pimp.
Yes.
He did some amazing stuff up in there.
I'm very scared of heights.
Oh.
And I was on the edge of my seat.
So that's the deserving.
I would love for him to win this
one.
award and find a couch and go like this with his popcorn and make a scene, and I think it's possible. I can see it.
Be there.
Right.
He might.
I think he'll be
there. Sorry wants to be there.
He would totally be there.
He will be there. He will be sunglasses. He will be like, Katie, you're taller than me.
And Katie will be like, feed me.
I saw Katie there. I think it was last year or the year before. I was sitting right in the front row, row in front of Katie, and Tom wasn't there, and she was there with like her family. And I thought it was weird that she was there and he wasn't. But I totally think he'll go this year.
Yes.
I totally think he'll go.
I'm into it.
The thing is, where did all these Dawson Creek people go?
What do you mean? Where did they go?
They're gone everywhere. They're
all
huge.
in Tom
Dawson is
Cruise's
amazing.
basement.
They're all so big now. Michelle,
Dawson is
Dawson,
huge. Michelle's
Katie.
huge, Katie. And what's his face? Even
Joshua
Pacey has
Poor
a show.
Buffy.
Allison
Allison Hannigan's the only one who got out.
No, Joshua Jackson's the one that's flown under the radar, but he's on
But he's
every
done very
paparazzi
good,
shot
yeah.
because he's with Diane Kruger.
I know, and they have like
and Busy Phillips. Busy Phillips is Michelle Williams' best
BFF.
Bestie.
She is the Gail to that Oprah.
That's right.
She
And
is.
we know what that means.
All right,
I don't
Courtney.
know what that means.
Courtney,
'cause
who
Gail and
That
Oprah are
is
friends.
dangerous. All right, Courtney,
who
what
do you think's
think?
gonna win?
I mean, I think that Hunger Games is going to win because it's MTV and that's what goes down. But I actually think that Harry Potter should win.
Yes,
Okay.
we're all on the Harry Potter train.
No way.
Yeah.
Because
I'm hugging you for that one.
I don't know if you even. First of all, did this movie even come out in the last year?
Well, you know, their
MTV's
cycle's kind of
I felt
weird.
like it went
MTV
out
cycle is
forever ago.
really weird.
It was forever ago.
I'm like, I feel like I saw that 3 years ago. But this is the thing. This is the last chance for Harry Potter to win any awards.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You don't feel bad at all. Not one
Harry
last award.
Potter.
I went through that. I cried. I withdrew.
No,
Then
I think they're going to get a
Then a
nod.
new Real Housewives season started, and I was fine.
They're going to get a nod, and I think it has to be this one because I think the fight is the most important
See, I don't think
symbol
I
of
wouldn't
the
say
end.
that fight is even that interesting in the movie. I would say Bellatrix Lestrange. How do you say her last name?
What?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, Helena Bonham Carter. I'm like, what are you talking
You weren't
about?
close at all.
Lestrange.
Bellatrix versus
Thank you.
Ron Weasley's mom. That was the best fight.
Okay, that was a good fight.
Okay, that was a good one.
Because Maggie
But,
Weasley
I mean, they're
kills
not
her.
gonna.
But
they're not gonna
No,
nominate
never,
that.
but they
And
should.
Jackie's right. That fight symbolizes the whole movie.
Yeah,
almost.
the whole series. Like,
And
Symbol
I
that
love when Jackie's right, so let's just...
So
just
to
make it happen.
So
MTV.
to the Hunger Games, this is the best moment. Although I think
It
it was sort of poorly done. It's
I
one of my
agree.
it's one of my least favorite parts of the movie.
That's one part that I did
But it
see.
still will win.
I think that Hunger Games is going to sweep so many things. I'm being a little reserved with the Hunger Games right now. So that's why I'm not calling them
And
out.
on Sunday night, you're going to be like, what the hell happened to that? Remember when I told you before the movie came out, I was like, you have to read this book. I'm illiterate, and I couldn't stop reading.
I have to actually thank Pat. He is the first person, because I was a little behind, actually.
It is like the best STD you can ever pass.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, you must read it.
On Hunger Games.
I taught
in
my
one
mom how
car
to read it.
ride, and I was ready.
But everyone said the movie wasn't as great, and this is MTV Movie Awards.
Sure.
So do you think it'll still win the awards?
It wasn't as good
Oh,
as the
it'll
book,
win.
but nothing.
It'll still win.
It'll
Twilight
still win.
won everything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twilight won. Now it's Hunger Games
And I think
here.
there's something better about Hunger Games than Twilight. Like, way
you
better.
definitely established that.
No, but the love triangle in Hunger Games is like so much better than Twilight. Because Twilight's
I
like,
agree.
am I into a wolf today or am I into a vampire?
Right.
She likes
And this one's like, am I
Harry.
into the hot guy who I'm best friends with or am I into the little guy who saved my life a few
Right.
times? I really don't know.
Definitely the hot
Am I
guy.
lesbian?
And
Am
I
fighting?
love Jennifer Lawrence, so I can't wait to talk about her.
I highly dislike Jennifer Lawrence.
Whoa! I need to leave.
Snap.
Outrageous, Stephanie.
Bauer.
Wait, let's all hold, and everyone,
Sacrilege.
on the count of 3, we're going to do a turn and just give her a mean eye.
Ooh. You don't turn.
Oh, I didn't count.
All she gets is a side eye.
So
I felt you on that.
Don't ask me to explain because I can't explain it.
How can you not explain that? No, you can't say things like that.
You have to give some little inkling of knowledge as to why Jennifer Lawrence
Inkling
is
of knowledge? I'd like you to even
Steph Bauer
try.
TV shit list. What did she do?
Yeah, what did she do?
Oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Stephanie?
Best fight right here.
I told you we were going to win Best Fight.
Stay behind
your
Yeah, you got to back up your words there, sister.
MTV's going to have to recast the ballots, re-vote on Twitter. Stephanie Bauer versus the AfterBuzz crew.
There you go.
You guys, I have nothing. I have nothing to base my...
Nothing?
That music is just making me so excited. I just want to keep
Wait,
this
there's
going.
got to be something. Is
I'll
it because
make
she's
you feel
too pretty?
better, Steph.
Why?
No.
I ain't feeling her like that either.
What is happening?
Oh, my God.
I'm indifferent. I don't dislike her, but I'm indifferent.
I'm physically
fairly
uncomfortable
indifferent. I think
between
she
the two
did
of you.
okay. She did good on the 100.
All right, since
she did
she's
good.
in this next one, can we talk about my favorite category?
Let's go
Best
to
kiss.
introduce it, Jackie.
Yes.
She's been talking about this category all
That's
day.
why she wore hot
I'm so
pink lips.
excited because I know everyone's going to disagree with me on this one. And so the fight, I'll take the heat off you, Stephanie,
right.
for Best Kiss.
Tell everybody
if you say
who's
Breaking
nominated.
Dawn, I will
Oh, I get
kill
to tell?
you.
Okay,
Yes.
because I'm so excited about this one.
And
Ryan
give
Gosling.
us your little, like, romantic comedy introduction. This is our romantic
There you
comedy
go.
queen.
Make it happen.
I am a chick flick lover.
Chick flick, that was the word I was
And
saying.
I am obsessed.
I was like, are you looking for a nip slip? I'm confused. Like, what are you asking her to do?
I am wearing a black bra behind this, people.
Hey.
Why does she tell people?
No, don't tell. Never tell.
Saucy.
That's important. It's
That's
part of the
sexy.
statement.
It's an invite.
It's
you
a
know?
best
Sexy.
kiss
It's like,
nod.
I'm wearing a bra.
She's like,
Come
look at my
kiss
back.
me.
You
But
might
I don't
wanna come
have to be.
hither.
That's right.
So anyways.
I don't have to be. Okay, so I don't know what I'll say to romance that because how could I top the black bra comment? But Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, Crazy Stupid Love. Rupert Grint and Emma Watson, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows,
Stop
which,
that, Courtney.
I'm sorry, you have to both be hot to be nominated for this, so you're out. Jennifer Lawrence and Josh.
Just like that.
Oh.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Is this America?
Ouch.
You've said so much worse
Oh,
than
I've
me.
said far worse.
Ouch.
I know I'm supposed to be the nice one. Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum for The Vow, and Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. And if you win again for the 4th year,
I will kill
just
myself.
Girl,
be-
I can tell just how you announce that, who you want to win.
Okay.
Oh,
who?
totally. She was
Wait,
like-
but I want to see if you're right. Who do you think?
She was like, Ryan
Based on the way,
Gosling.
based on the way she said it, it's totally Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum.
Shocker, wrong.
That's
Ryan
not
Gosling.
mine. That's
You
not
chose
mine.
Ryan Gosling.
Totally
No.
Ryan Gosling and Emma
Totally.
Stone.
Oh,
Who
totally.
would
I am
pick
so
anybody
for
else?
Ryan Gosling. Yes. Maybe we'll get a round of applause for that.
No.
Let's hear
Yes.
it. Let's hear it from the gay guy.
Hold on.
You are an Emma
just
Stone
have to
hater.
Close it up right now.
I am not an
You
Emma
have to
Stone
close
hater.
it up right now. Ryan Gosling kissing anything. He
Oh,
is the best kiss.
absolutely.
Okay.
He could be kissing
He
Tom
could kiss
Cruise.
a tree, and
I
I would have been like,
prefer to
snap.
watch that.
Thank you.
Okay,
Oh, Pat
this was the
Lambert.
hottest, most awkward kiss ever because she came in with that, you remember me? And it was so cheesy and stupid. And she raced over and he scooped her up, and it was Ryan Gosling's hotness that brought in the awkwardness that is Emma Stone. And honestly, if Channing
It was
Tatum,
amazing.
he's hot, but even with his kiss, he could not sell it.
No, not
No,
at all.
It is
I
so
did not
Ryan-
buy Channing Tatum at all.
Okay.
In the Vow. I did not buy it at all.
It is so Ryan Gosling all the way. He's so hot.
And for Rachel McAdams to go from Ryan
And her
to
wigs were
Channing.
awful in that
You're
movie.
right. Good
know?
point. Rachel
The Notebook,
McAdams.
The Notebook, nothing compares.
Who
Lord.
they won
Nothing
Best Kiss
compares.
for?
Yeah,
Nothing
absolutely.
compares.
Right.
That's why
They should have
Ryan's
won a
winner.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, they won in 2009 for Best Kiss. That's my Best Kiss favorite of all time.
No,
by
Sarah
the
Michelle
way.
Gellar and Selma Blair in Cruel Intentions.
Oh, Lord.
Did you like how I sent you all the 20 years of Best Kiss
Well, I have
montage?
that in my
Yeah,
notes.
you're a
Because
dirty
the other thing that is my favorite thing in the world is montages. So put it together with a Best Kiss montage.
She sent us
And
like a
I'm
softcore porn
Kissies
link.
ever.
No, it was great.
Everywhere.
It's the best MTV category. My favorite was definitely Notebook. Your favorite Best Kiss ever? I'm talking ever in MTV history.
He likes the hot.
I think Sarah Michelle Gellar, because it
Cruel
wasn't hot.
Intentions.
The
I like
girl-
Scandal. I thought it was like so intense.
Courtney?
I think it's probably the Notebook.
Oh no,
even though I don't
Spider-Man.
Really go for
What about
sap.
Spider-Man when they were upside
that
down?
isn't hot. No, it's
Stupid.
not
That
hot.
isn't hot.
That was not hot. That was so lame.
Not hot.
Lame.
Jackie?
So-
Notebook?
Lame.
Best ever?
Yeah, and
Notebook.
But that's why I would love Ryan Gosling to win again for a totally different kind
See,
of
I
kiss.
believe
and
in
he still
sharing.
was so hotness.
Sharing, please. That's why you want.
So where's my show? So what was I saying?
What do you guys think, though?
Well,
I'm going to obviously disagree.
I don't think we have to ask me.
Hunger Games.
I think we know what I'm trying to say, and I can explain if you give me time.
Explain.
We don't want
Okay,
it.
let's go into it.
Garbage.
So there they are inside this cave. The best thing about garbage.
There they are.
There they are.
In
They're
the
inside of a
stadium.
cave.
Explain
no, it's not
which
inside the
kiss
stadium.
I'm sorry.
Being inside of a cave is not hot. There are spider webs and there are bats. Go on.
Exactly, which makes it that much hotter because
It's all
all of the
dirty.
You have not. They're dirty. They're gross.
They
they're bleeding,
hungry.
They're hungry. They smell.
It's
so-
stupid.
oh my God, Courtney Stewart. This is wrong.
I agree. I think it's
Evil
stupid.
laugh.
How can you think it's stupid?
Yes,
okay,
Stephanie,
who
that's
here
why I love
actually
you.
saw the movie? You fell asleep, so we're not counting it.
I still saw
Did you see
it.
the movie? Did you see the movie? You
Yes,
hate her.
we did, and
No, no,
we
no.
know that it's not the best kiss.
No, I think she's hiding a lie. Did you watch the movie?
We discussed this
We discussed what?
before the award
Okay.
show.
That you didn't see this movie.
After
That you're the Hunger Games expert.
yeah, but
We are.
Does
You
that
are the
mean-
Hunger
But I'm
Games.
still looking for a democracy.
Continue to tell us
you-
why
Okay,
this was the
people.
best
All
non-hot
I
kiss.
know is I've seen the kiss, and it's nothing to win.
It's not about the tongue action.
Yes, it
is.
is.
No, it is all about the build-up. Girls, you know this.
What? You.
It is not about the orgasm.
still
It is
think
about
I'm
the
hot?
plateau.
No.
Out of the rain.
What's better than that build-up?
No.
Not
Hold
cave.
on.
They kissed because they were about to save each other's lives. It was a moment. They were speaking to each other.
Pat,
There was a monologue
Pat.
inside
Blah,
of that
blah,
kiss.
blah, blah,
Pat,
blah.
we just gonna
Show
pray
me the
for
tongue
you.
and the muscles.
It's not going down, boo-boo.
Okay.
It's Ryan Gosling.
I never thought
Will
that.
Hunger Games win? Probably.
No.
Yes.
No.
No,
Probably.
they will.
No way.
Stephanie and
Do you
I
think
say
it's
no.
the MTV Awards? That's like trend for them. They
No,
stick
I would
onto
s-
a
they
team
stick onto a
and
trend.
they stick with their team for the most part.
That's what's up.
But MTV is Emma Stone, and
They
Emma
could
Stone's in this
surprise us.
category.
I would
But
say it
Crazy
is definitely
Stupid
close.
Love was not really that big of a movie,
It was
and
a
it wasn't that
wonderful
big
movie.
Right.
It was
for
a
MTV
great
audience.
movie.
I
Thank you,
agree.
Stephanie.
Because
It
it
was
was,
an
I think it
amazing
was a great
movie.
movie for older
For older
audiences.
people. I don't think it's an
I don't
MTV
think
audience.
I don't think teens were like, yes,
Ryan
Ryan Crown,
Gosling.
Julianne Moore.
Ryan Gosling has power, baby.
Yeah, he
and I'm
does.
telling you, he's going to win.
He could
I'm-
be in any category.
I'm going for the underdog, little Josh
Wait, can I
Hutcherson.
ask
He's
you a
like
question,
your little
though?
brother.
Can I
And
ask
who
you a
wants to kiss
question?
him? Exactly. Do
Wait,
you want to
Exactly.
kiss your little
So
brother?
to get to the
Hell
point
no.
where you're going to kiss,
That is not
and when you're going to
hot.
be in love with your little brother,
That's gross.
But you know what I love
It's
is that
gross.
none of us are talking about Twilight, and that
No,
makes me
oh,
happy
it's done.
because everyone thinks they're going to win.
It's
I
done.
think we're
They
yelling
have been
now.
done.
is this the movie where she
Yeah,
dies
we're
'cause-
yelling.
dies
I think
because she
we're
gets
all
pregnant?
yelling.
Did she get pregnant and
No,
die?
Who cares?
this
That
kiss
excited?
is when they get married, and
cares?
basically they're supposed to do
Sure.
a peck when you get married, and they start like full on making out, which
cares?
is weird.
Who cares?
But you guys, do you want to
cares?
know who won the first ever best kiss?
Yeah,
Ever
yeah.
in history?
You will in 1992. You will never guess who won.
I don't even know what movie was out in
no idea.
Are you guys
1992.
ready for this?
Like, yeah. I want to hit.
My girl, Macaulay Culkin.
Did I just scream?
Can you
Sorry.
believe it?
Yay.
Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay
That got you
Culkin.
excited?
Out of this style lounge.
You're for Macaulay Culkin, but not
Hold
Josh
on, I am not
Hutcherson?
for Macaulay Culkin. Have you seen My Girl? That is the sweetest little movie ever. And
I-
their little kid, that is the sweetest.
That is a great movie.
That is a beautiful
Thank you,
little
Oz.
movie.
No,
Yes,
I'm
that is
thinking,
a great
behind us.
movie.
I'm thinking Little Rascals, Delilah, and what's her name?
Devon Sawa? Oh no, I was thinking
No.
of Little
Devon
Giants.
Sawa?
Oh my god.
Don't even get me started.
Can you tell I
on
was in
Devon
love with
Sawa.
Devon Sawa?
You were like Teen Beat Magazine, or
No
what
way.
was it called?
JTT.
Beat.
JTT.
Whatever happened to Anna Klumsky?
She actually, I heard her on the radio this morning.
Oh.
She has a new show, Veep with Veep.
She's on Veep. She's very good on it.
Julia Louise.
Very funny.
So,
Juliette Louis-Dreyfus. That's
Anyway.
where you're going.
all right, guys, let's move on.
Sorry.
Gut wrenching.
Totally
Sure.
opposite of best kiss, best gut wrenching performance. So
you're-
I'm gonna
okay.
say them really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
We're
Go
ready.
fast.
We're ready. We're
And
ready.
I'm not going to go into detail because they're all gross, but Bridesmaids, it's when they all... Pat, you introduced this.
Well,
I don't
no,
wanna
but I don't know all the
introduce
scenes. Can you just tell us what
They
the
poop.
scene was?
They
This
poop.
Oh,
scene-
you're so
They poop,
torturous.
They poop.
He wants you to say poop.
They poop.
I know, I
everywhere.
hate that word. I hate this. I hate this scene.
Poop.
All right, the scene in Bridesmaids...
You're disgusting.
Okay,
the
we
gross
got it.
scene. It's the gross scene where they all have the Mexican food. Gross.
Vomit
In
poop.
The Help, it's the bleep
Poop.
pie.
Oh my god, another
Poop.
I love that 2 of the
Pie.
nominees have to do with that.
Poop.
Gross humor is on the rise, obviously.
That 21 Jump Street, it's when Jonah Hill blasts a handcuffed Rob in the crotch, forcing the injured party to retrieve his dismembered man parts with his mouth.
And by man parts, you mean penis.
Penis.
Oh, he like.
I like
See,
how
I
you
wasn't gonna
actually
say it.
said
he
that
like
with
Louis,
elegance.
He Louis Buttafuoco's
Man
it.
parts.
Man pots.
And then
With
you
his
ruined it.
mouth.
It's a penis.
His phallus.
I wasn't going to say it.
You've been
His
dying to say that
phallus.
word.
I'm sorry, I say that every day.
It's
I
your
wake
one
up and I'm like,
excuse.
penis, penis, penis.
I think of it.
Sorry.
That was your one exceed. All right.
I'm waiting for them to kick us out of this star.
I know. Seriously.
The next one is Ryan Gosling. It's when
I actually didn't think he was hot until recently, by the way.
Me neither. I thought he looked weird in Notebook, but I liked him.
It was. I didn't like him in the Notebook either. But it's the new hotness. Oh my goodness. But it's the skull-crushing, stomping elevator scene.
Oh yeah, that is gut-wrenching.
This is so intense.
It's gut-wrenching. And then the last one, lame, Tom Cruise, planet's tallest building. He's scaling
That was so, like, everybody had me all excited about it. No, I was all excited to see it. And then when I saw it, it was kind of like, okay.
You weren't nervous that entire time?
No, I was like, really?
I don't know if I was like so petrified of heights that I was like, oh my god.
You have to be, because it got so hyped up. Like, oh my god, he did it himself. He was on the side of the building. And
there were nets everywhere.
So which way is MTV going to go with this? The gut-wrenching, like, scary, oh my god, Tom Cruise, or the gut-wrenching, oh gross, they're all...
I think honestly, it's going to be one of the gross performances.
I think the help. it's going to be the Bridesmaids, because Bridesmaids even has been elevated to the place where the Oscars was like, you were so funny, but we didn't nominate you. But
when she just sits down in the street and's like, it's happening.
Maya Rudolph. I mean, that is the most intense scene ever, and it's got a great ensemble. It's like the best ensemble scene, even though I hate that scene.
Yeah, honestly,
the help I think has had its day. You know, I think people are sort of over the help.
No, I think they're over the help for the MTV Movie Awards. It was a great scene for the Oscars.
Yeah,
definitely.
So wow, we agree on something.
Well, no, I would say Drive should win, because Drive was a fantastic, really hardcore movie.
He's getting Best Kiss. Leave it at that.
But he's not winning.
He's going to get Best Kiss, not this one, I don't think. So we vote for Bridesmaids.
It's unanimous. I can't believe it. And we need a sound effect
This is the scene that got Melissa McCarthy nominated.
Yeah, do we not have a Mexican food soundbite? No.
I'm not really sure why this song works.
I think that's what we're going for. But
okay, then. I like it. I like it, Oz. I'm calling Marissa.
All right, guys. So next one that we're going to get into is Best
Dirtbag.
But before that, I just want to mention to all our viewers, Gamefly. Gamefly is amazing. It's just like Netflix, but for video games. They have over 8,000 titles, so it's something you want anyway.
What the hell?
If you have strong thumbs, it's good for you.
So we know you guys are computer obsessed, gaming obsessed.
You got strong.
Sweet. How does this work?
We know you would go on Gamefly anyway. They have 8,000 titles. It's like PlayStation, Xbox, Wii even. And so if you go to gamefly.com/AfterBuzz, you have to use that, AfterBuzz. You get 15-day trial free.
Sweet.
Amazing.
What do you, so explain just a little bit. One question about Gamefly. Is it the games or is it an actual thing?
It's the games.
It's the
like
games.
Netflix for games.
It's video games.
Go rent video games.
And then you can get them to your house.
Do them at your house.
That's so fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean,
wow. What a world.
PlayStation,
what a world
Xbox,
we live in.
Gameplay.
Meanwhile, Ronnie is cracking up over his sound effects. You guys can't see, but he's killing himself over there.
Amazing.
So go to gamefly.com/AfterBuzz. It's really important you do that because you get 15-day free trial. It's free, and you can cancel your subscription anytime. You can subscribe.
2 weeks in a day.
Awesome.
That's right. Not just 2
AfterBuzz
weeks.
TV.
Wow.
That's right, people.
AfterBuzz
So, thank you,
TV.
Oz.
AfterBuzz TV.
Gamefly.com/AfterBuzzTV.
And if you want to add the www. You could do that too.
Don't get them so confused. We had them.
You don't even
We
have
finally
to do that.
broke through.
We had them at Gamefly. Okay.
All right, guys, Dirtbag.
Dirtbag people. All right, this is where I actually am so a horrible boss fan for this one.
Me too.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
Jennifer
Yes.
Aniston.
You know I'm obsessed with Friends.
Oh,
and so,
yes. Yep.
you know I wrote the book on Friends.
Wait.
Jennifer
I am obsessed.
I forgot to look at the nominees.
Who did you watch?
Colin Farrell.
John Hamm. Biggest
dirtbag
ever.
Bad. He wasn't
You've
that
just
bad.
been demoted to my number 3, or what did he say?
Yeah, he had some good
It
one-liners.
was funny.
But listen, we get that in Sex and the City.
I guess you're right. It's just John Hamm in person is so nice and suave and amazing, so that role was
So
totally...
even if he was a dirtbag, you'd be like, yeah, it's still fun.
That's why he's
I want a
so
horrible boss to
fuckable.
win this one.
I think we all agree. Horrible bosses.
No,
Yeah,
I think
well-
Oliver Cooper Project X is going to win.
Really?
That is very MTV.
I don't think anyone really saw Project X.
Yeah, I don't think I care.
Project
I think
X,
you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I saw it. I thought it was really fun.
I'm putting a bet out there that it's going to be Project X.
You think so?
I'm putting my bets on that one.
See, I think Bryce Dallas Howard should win because she was really
She was
fantastic.
awful.
But Jennifer, you thought she was awful?
No, not
Meaning
that, like,
fantastically
like awful.
awful.
Oh,
not mean.
I thought she was really fantastic.
Yes.
which is what the award's for. So,
but Jennifer Aniston, I think, was by far the scariest.
Jennifer Aniston might win because that's very MTV,
and it's so not her.
The best thing is that she's doing a lot of these movies that are so not her, even though that really is her sense of humor. Chelsea Handler's her best friend.
Yeah,
it's not like she's like a clean playground kind of comedy.
And I love this quote from one of her recent interviews that if I've made people laugh, then I feel basically, I don't want to misquote her, but basically that's her one goal. Her biggest compliment is if I've made somebody laugh. If they told me I made them laugh. Love that. Love you, Jennifer Aniston.
All the teeny boppers out there voting on MTV.com are not voting for Jennifer Aniston.
Wow,
so
I don't think they're voting for anybody on this list then, though.
They're voting for Project X.
I know.
Project X.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Here's the thing. Do you guys think it has anything to do with who's scheduled to appear at the awards?
Totally. I think everything is
So do you think Jennifer Aniston is going to be there? No, because I think we would have heard about it already.
Yeah.
No, I think that she would be.
But I think we would have heard about it.
Yeah.
They would have said, oh, Jennifer Aniston's going to be there, because we'd all tune in. I want to see which is where.
We'll see. I hope she's there. That's what I'll say.
I think that the Movie Awards is the one show that these actual big stars sort of tend to come to. It's like that and the Video Music Awards, like they'll skip like other shows through the year, but these two, even Tom Cruise will be like, yeah, I'll go. Because it's a whole demographic of young people that they're like, oh shit, gotta keep that
they need to get that, Get on it. And I like the next one because this is the most interactive one.
This is the most interactive, and we want to do one more interactive thing with you guys, which is vote for us.
Vote for us.
iTunes.
Yay.
Comment, vote. It's really important because we want to
say awful things.
No.
Well, yeah, you can do it.
I read those too.
We'll take it. We can take it.
I love when people disagree. Call me an asshole. I'll comment right back. And then we gonna get more famous.
We'll comment back, but we really just want to know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are thinking, because the more you give us, the more we can give you back. This is all free, so we just want to know the best things to give you, and you can pay us back by voting and commenting.
And I want you all to say, Stephanie Bauer, why don't you like Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
You don't know why? You don't know why?
I'm gonna get. I can't even tell you. I've never gotten death threats. I've gotten death wishes for saying things about celebrities, and I'm afraid this might happen. Like people are saying, "I wish you were dead."
Oh yeah.
Because what did you say about a celebrity?
Well, it was Whitney Houston, and I did a story on her the day before she died, which was very unfortunate, but...
Oh, bad luck.
I got...
FYI, it's Hollywood, y'all. It is not that serious.
That's right. I know. So
I need to be threatening people's lives.
It's okay.
It is okay.
Although, if you feel that she was wrong about Jennifer Lawrence's opinions, I don't mind.
Whatever.
Pat, I know that you're mad at me for Jennifer Lawrence.
No, I'm not mad at you. I just,
They're reconciling.
Okay.
They're moving closer.
I still think you're a good person. I just think
we're in unison on this side.
You have reason to get mad at me because I don't have reason to not like her.
Exactly.
I just don't.
Okay. Oh my God, we have so many awards.
Best hero.
Sorry,
best hero. Best hero.
I know where I am.
All right, you guys are going to be happy because I'm finally giving Jennifer Lawrence Hunger Games.
Thank you. Thank you. By the end of the show, they're all going to be reading this book.
Boo! I vote
bring it on.
A naked and sexy Hemsworth.
So next.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Forget Hunger Games.
I agree.
And all that stuff. He wore bracelets and a cape, and he looked damn good doing it.
I think Jump Street's going to win.
Where did that come from? What?
All right, throw it out there.
It worked because you guys were all like,
yeah, I know that was a showstopper.
It worked. No, I think
this has to be Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Reasons why Jennifer Lawrence is a great celebrity. And go. She is humble.
Yes.
She is wonderfully down to earth.
And
she is so funny. In all of the interviews, she does everything wrong. She's like Kristen Stewart with personality.
But in a non-annoying way,
In a not annoying way.
Yes.
Tell me why you're boo.
Because I'm bored. She bores me.
She bores you and you're not watching the same things.
Oh, yeah. That's my reason for not liking her, too.
Come naked.
That's why? You think she's boring?
She's so boring.
Okay, I have something okay. Pat,
bye,
Pat.
I'm so done.
I have a soft spot also because she was ridiculed for having too much baby fat.
Yeah,
or
she was too heavy
for
I'm
this
mad at
role.
that.
And she totally stood up for herself and set such a good example about body image. And we just came off the America's Next Top Model show. This is a huge thing for me as a model. Not only because of that, but because I was saying about Rooney Mara, she's always so thankful and saying she has the best life. And I love that about her. And she's such a good female heroine.
And before
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
That's not true. I'll give
Hemsworth, come naked. You will win.
Okay, if he came
topless works too.
I mean, that's not fair because if he came naked, I would absolutely pass. But this is what, before she was offered the role, she like called her mom and they said like, do you want to do it? Normally celebrities are like, oh, hell yeah. And she said, can I have the weekend? She talked to her parents and she said, if I do this, my life will never be the same. She knew that she would become, you know, a Harry Potter. Like, it's a totally new world. It's like literally, she said it's like I said that I would go live on Mars for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And and then she didn't want to do it, but her mom said it's a good script and it will inspire people. So you're a hypocrite to not take it. And that's why she did it.
Thank goodness her mother was there. But I agree with Jackie. There's nothing better than a grateful celebrity.
Yes.
All right, guys. Best. So now we're going to move into girls versus guys, kind of. I mean, it's not really versus each other, but best male performance. Pat, I really just want to hear what you have to say about this one.
You don't want to hear what I say about this one.
I do.
Because I
want to hear you talk about Ryan Gosling, Josh Hutcherson.
Let me guess.
Let us
little
guess.
mini me Joshy.
Yes, little mini me Joshy.
I'll tell you who's not allowed to win, and
is it a
it's Channing Tatum.
You kind of could be in the same family.
You're putting me in the Josh Hutcherson, like little not cute, but sort of nice
kind of
kid.
Little
cutie man.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
You're cuter.
Adorable man.
It's like little. Yeah, I stick up for the little men. Okay.
They're all little.
The Hemsworths.
This is Hollywood.
The Chris Evans and the Hemsworths of the world. They set a bad precedent.
Why?
For us smaller, ugly people.
It's okay.
You know? What are the rest of us supposed to do? The people who look like normal people. You are all beautiful. No wonder I'm the minority again.
We feel so bad for you.
No, this is why. Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
You know, his best years were the puberty transition years as Harry Potter. That's when you were like, Emma's growing some boobies. This is getting fun. You know, like, this is getting weird. They're cracking their voices. But that ended, so I'm over it. Ryan Gosling and Drive.
Yes.
Ryan Gosling's really fantastic.
Not the movie, but Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is a person, but you're voting for the character.
If it was Crazy Stupid Love, then I think he'd win.
I know. I loved him in that.
But I think the character in Drive, you're not like, holy, yeah, that was an amazing man. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I don't want you to die, but it's not a great role. Whatever. And Channing Tatum, come on. The Vow is literally the worst movie in the world.
He is so not allowed to win. I'm sorry.
Okay, if like, what's that movie called? Oh God, The Notebook. If The Notebook is like a Pinot Noir, this movie is like old Bacardi Breeze.
It's Sutter Home.
No, it's
Sutter Home.
Exactly.
It's like the
I
worst
drank that all
version.
through high school. So, wait, I shouldn't
No,
say that.
Okay, do you guys want to know who won in 1992?
Yeah.
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger for Terminator 2,
yes,
which was...
we'll be there again.
I could buy that.
Terminator 2 was the Hunger Games of 1992 because it won everything. So
that's right.
Listen, you guys could just sum me up because everything pretty much from here is the Hunger Games.
Okay, well, let's do male or female.
But can you
So
all
I'm Hunger
agree?
Games.
Can you all agree that Josh Hutcherson is nice and deserving and plays the underdog, endearing character, and you fall in love?
Okay.
Would you know? No?
I don't care.
Female,
I agree.
Hunger Games.
I win!
I agree.
That's all that really matters.
Female Hunger Games.
Female, I think it's Kristen. Let's do the nominees. They're Jennifer Lawrence, Kristen Wiig, Emma Stone, Emma Watson, and Rooney Mara. I say Emma Stone or Kristen Wiig. Everyone loves her, and she just left the SNL, so people are going to want to vote for her.
I would say it is a toss-up between Kristen Wiig and Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, the only thing I'll say is I think Kristen Wiig is going to win for the next one. Best comedic performance.
Yes. And I think that's
why I don't think she'll win this one, though.
I think the way that people do vote is they say, like, oh, I think they'll win that one, so I won't vote there, you know.
Hunger Games.
So, Jennifer Lawrence will win.
Okay. Yes.
So,
Courtney, and we're back.
Wait a second.
And we're back.
We're agreeing that
Doesn't
they have the best performances.
Oh, no, but we're agreeing that that's who will probably win.
Yeah, let's
just
stick with that.
That they're the most deserving to win.
No.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Stephanie. Wait, I want to get one. Stephanie. Just because you're hosting this stuff doesn't mean that you have to be, you know,
diplomatic,
Anderson Cooper on us and not say what you really think.
I think it's going to be Kristen Wiig because I think she just left SNL. People are going to want to show her love. She was amazing in that. I watched it like 3 times over the weekend. It's playing on Stars. She's going to win it. I definitely think Kristen Wiig is going to win. Okay. And which is interesting about the next topic we're going to talk about, the next category. It's best comedic performance, and 2 co-stars are up against each other, which is Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Zach Galifianakis, Jonah Hill, and Oliver Cooper. So who do you guys think it is? I say
Melissa McCarthy.
I say Melissa McCarthy too, against Kristen Wiig.
Definitely.
Okay, it could go that way. If she wins Best Female Performance, then I would give it to Melissa McCarthy or Zach Galifianakis. But I think because it was part 2,
well, I don't think they're going to go in this order.
Hangover Part 2 was so bad.
I'm like, well, they can't win 2 in a row.
Hangover 2 was literally like
good.
But I have it as Kristen Wiig winning this one. But I do think it's a bridesmaid.
See, I think Kristen Wiig was funnier in the movie. I think she had like the funniest moments.
And she wrote it.
And I think like the part
Melissa McCarthy was hilarious.
But Melissa McCarthy was kind of the breakout of the movie. You know?
Oh my God, you're leading us one into the next.
That's perfect. So
Project X, go.
Pat didn't even realize what he was doing, but next is Breakthrough Performer. And Melissa McCarthy's nominated, Rooney Mara, Liam Hemsworth, Elle Fanning, and Shailene Woodley, who is weird.
I have strong opinions.
Well, we know that she's not
weird.
We know that she is not winning for her red carpet performances, Courtney.
I know that too. I've interviewed
Call
her.
that. I put a big old X over your name. I hope you're not even there.
You know what's weird is she hasn't called us since our last show.
This is awful.
What happened?
I don't know, but she needs to stay home.
We told her to call us because she needs a little bit of help on the red carpet. Just a little bit.
I interviewed this girl. She was the most difficult, worst answers. I literally had to pull stuff out of her, and I feel like she was purposely saying stuff to just like confuse me. I asked her what she first bought when she was famous, and she said named some weird grapes or nuggets or something. It was totally weird. So I'm not voting for her.
Grapes.
Yeah, what if that was the first
she was being weird.
She was being difficult.
And it was the day before the Oscars. She was being weird.
Well, you don't have to call.
She was probably just hungry. She was like, I don't know.
No, she wasn't hungry because she wore that ugly ass dress to the Oscars that did not require anything worth anything.
You don't have to call Stephanie, Shailene, but call me and Courtney. We still want to talk to you.
We do. I would talk to you. I would help you out. Even though I don't think you should be on the red carpet tomorrow.
Okay, so this is going to be a problem because I think she should win.
Who, Shailene Woodley?
Oh, come on.
For MTV, for the
although I did have her highlighted. I had her highlighted.
The Secret Life of the American Teenager is so huge.
And it's so
bad. So bad.
It is so awful. Ooh, we have a guest. Ooh, we have a guest. Ooh, we have a guest.
From one of my favorite boutiques.
Hi. You need a chair? What's going on?
I'm back. Well, I wanted to give you guys a little gift.
Oh,
yay.
You're so sweet.
So
we like gifts.
These are worth money at our store. It's called Kin Cash.
Hey.
Okay.
Kin, guys, just so you know, is one of my favorite boutiques in LA. I'm a New Yorker, and I come in here and I go to Kin because it is. Do you recall me? I brought 3 dresses from you recently, and I wear them here on AfterBuzz TV.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, those are worth. You can use that at any purchase at our store. So
very cool.
So tell us where your store is, so everyone can come see you.
I was on here yesterday.
I
think she was here, but we're on Sunset Boulevard, and we're a multi-brand store.
What does that mean?
Functional.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, unit.
Lots of different brands.
Lots of different brands.
Okay.
We carry about 100 different brands, and we have a website. You can check it out at www.kinlosangeles.com.
And tell everyone it's K-I-N.
Yes.
K-I-N
So can I use this on the website?
That one you can't. You have to go into the store. But if you go onto the website tonight, we're going to put a little code on for a discount.
Sweet.
We love discount codes.
So there you go,
yes,
guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
Guys, they have great brands from Lux
you
to
ain't sneaky boo.
affordable things.
Hold up.
That's okay.
It's a great boutique, but the best thing is if you're not in LA, you can go online at kinlosangeles.com.
Yes, you can.
And we should remind them of Amazon.
Another thing online is Amazon, and so we know everybody buys stuff on Amazon, so if you do it through our site, it will help us out a lot. We have a banner for Amazon, and if you're going to go to Amazon anyway, just do it while you're on our site, and then, you know, we get...
sense. Keep our lights on, keep us working.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, how do they go to AfterBuzz TV and then click on the Amazon link? So if you ever want to buy anything on Amazon, ever, you might go to AfterBuzzTV.com first,
and
then
click on
our banner,
so that you can listen to some show while you're shopping.
That's right. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps us out. And we love bringing you good content, so you got to do it for us.
You know you're going to go to Amazon anyway. You know you're going to go to AfterBuzz TV anyway. So do both at once
together.
All right, guys.
All right.
Best music's going to be really quick because honestly, I think LMFAO has it in the bag.
Nope,
Nope.
Yes.
Wait, Oz, this is my vote.
He's voting
Did you guys plan this?
Oh, absolutely.
Oz gave me the thumbs up.
Pursuit of Happiness, y'all.
I was going to say, what song is this? I had no idea.
Kid Cudi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but they're not going to win.
Party Rock Anthem is the most overplayed song in the world.
But it's going to win.
But it's popular. It'll win. But I like Pursuit of Happiness much better.
I like having music on this show.
I know.
But it's going to go to Party Rock.
It'll go to LMFAO because it's very MTV.
Yeah, it's very
Pat,
MTV.
we're overruling you. Okay.
What's a better song? This
is a good song. This is a wonderful song.
I don't know, but all I know is my boyfriend played the Party Rock video for every member of my family while they're making eggs.
Didn't he play Sexy and I Know It?
Oh, yeah,
you're right. The junk, yeah. Not that I know what happened at your family, but I do.
Of course.
We've driven in way too many cars together.
You
and
know
I have
what
to.
I mean.
I'm blowing kisses because I just feel like it.
Sorry, Emma
Anyway.
Watson.
The beautiful Elise Donahue, our photographer extraordinaire, is exiting the building.
I was trying to smooth that over, like I was kissing our audience.
I know.
I thought you were talking about Pat. I'm like,
well, I'm giving her
I'll
props in case you guys see her. She's
Wait,
hot
so
and cute and
best music probably LMFAO.
LMFAO, yeah, best music. All right, best
cast. Our two biggies now.
This used to be best on-screen duo, and in 1992, you guys want to know who won?
Yes, please tell us.
World.
That's
World.
so funny. Excellent.
Party time. Excellent.
How can you not do that when you hear Wayne's World?
Well,
you just have to say that.
What?
Thank you, Pat. I said you have to say that when you hear Wayne's World.
It must be.
I mean, MTV probably rigged it so to make it best duo, so they would win. Because now it's best cast. I think.
I know.
Let's say really quick. It's Bridesmaids, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Jump
21
Street,
Jump Street.
and The Help. Now, I just want to tell you before, I know you're going to vote for Hunger Games.
I'm not going to vote for Hunger Games. I'm sort of
the little girl, oh, she's not little, who played Glimmer. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
She
What about Glimmer?
said that
She's in a new,
Hunger
she just signed for a new
Games
show.
is going to beat 21 Jump Street. Hunger Games is going to beat Harry Potter in this category because Harry Potter is so 7 years ago.
She said that?
She said that.
did.
On camera.
She really... that's right. Well, she dies in
We've said a
that
few things
movie,
on
so
camera
she's
today.
not in the next one, so she can say whatever the hell she wants.
All right, so you think Hunger Games for best
I don't
cast.
think Hunger
You
Games.
got to
What do
think
you
Bridesmaids.
think?
I think it's going to be Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids. Even though
I think they just want the
Facebook-
whole cast to get up there. and
Even though
that's
I
when
am
they're gonna do it.
Facebook friends
You're
with Jack
exactly
Quaid,
right.
with Jack Quaid, who plays Marvel in Hunger Games. Dennis Quaid's son.
Oh, you thought?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So even though
We're friends on Facebook. I'm not
Facebook
voting
friended
for you.
you.
Despite your Facebook friends,
Despite that
I think
huge
Jackie
monumental thing.
had a great point. MTV wants those girls on stage together.
Definitely.
They're gonna give the
And you know
girls
what? Those
that
girls
award.
also, the best thing about them is that they're all so funny and so interesting. They love being together.
Yeah.
Like, I think that
That's
they
nice.
had a script for that movie, and then they got on set and they were like, let's do whatever the hell we want.
Right.
All right, you guys. Movie of the year. This
Yes,
is the last
big
one.
one.
This is the big
Let's
one.
all
so
swap it out.
It's
Thank you.
It's Bridesmaids, Hunger Games, Harry Potter, which will be the last chance for it to win. The Help, Twilight Saga.
Hence the highlight. No.
Aw.
What? Hey, we're going to
Oh,
talk
no, I
about
highlighted the wrong one.
Wait, we're going to...
What did you highlight, Jackie?
I was going to highlight Harry Potter, but
Potter.
somehow I highlighted Hunger Games.
I don't think Harry Potter's going to win.
I think
Maybe
it is
maybe
so-
my mishighlight is right.
Harry
Hunger
Potter
Games or Twilight.
never gonna
Definitely.
win.
It's-
Never gonna win.
No, please don't make it Twilight.
I think it's going to be Twilight, though.
No.
I think it's going to be Twilight, which is so...
Yeah.
Hunger
Oh.
Games.
Here's the
No,
thing.
it's going to be Hunger Games.
I
Here's
think
the
it might
thing,
be
you guys.
I don't think it's going to be Hunger Games.
I think
because
it might
I
be
think
Twilight.
because
gonna be Hunger Games.
literally,
Stephanie and I
Well, here's
are
why.
on it.
Here's
We
why
may
I
not be
think
able to high five.
Robert Pattinson is not going to be there, and they're not going to give the award.
He's not?
No,
Why not?
he's filming. Kristen Stewart's going to be there,
So
and I saw the seating arrangement, and they said Kristen's going to be in the front row, which is such a lie. They always put her way back in the fourth. No celebrities never sit in the front row. I think they're just trying to tease us.
Oh, I love that inside scoop.
Yeah, you know it's funny. I sat in the front row last year.
Really?
I sat in the very front row, and they brought the Jackass guys in for one skit to make them look like they were sitting in the front row. Celebs never do. So she'll sit on the aisle. She's not going to sit next to Robert Pattinson. I'm dying to see who she'll sit next to, but I don't think Robert's going to win with Twilight because he's not there. So I think Hunger Games, who the entire cast is going to be there, is going to win.
Definitely. I think
I am so with Stephanie. Courtney, why am I sitting next to
worry
you?
is that the Twilight. My worry is that the Twilight guys are going to win, which I think
Yeah,
is so
I think
wrong.
it sucks, but I think
when
they
I
might pull it off.
met Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson for the first time, I literally just tweeted that I met them. I went up 400 Twitter followers.
Oh, all right. I'm going to tweet that. I
Like
met them.
all I tweeted that was that I had met them, and I went up 400.
Wow.
People were like, "Oh my God, were they touching? Were they looking at each other? What happened? Did they say?
there's
Did they
a
speak
weird,
English?"
So crazy
I'm like,
about
"What
Twilight
the hell is wrong
that
with
I
you?"
don't think Hunger Games has completely trumped.
No.
And I think
Well, because
best
Hunger Games
movie,
isn't
they
about
might.
like little girls falling in love. It's like sort of a
And the little
it's sort of
girls
an
falling in
intense
love are
story.
voting.
I think
Definitely.
Twilight will win next year when the new one comes out. I think
I
there's
think
a
they
new-
will win
There
this
is
year.
another damn movie?
You see part
What
one.
the-
I was like, this shit ain't over yet. Are you still?
Hell to the no.
Exactly.
Courtney, who do you want to win?
I mean, I don't want any of them to win. I mean, I guess Bridesmaids would be my choice personally. I definitely don't think they will. I think it'll be Hunger Games or Twilight, and I really think Twilight might pull it off.
My only thing that I'll give you on that is I haven't picked Twilight for anything, and there's no way we're getting through an MTV Movie Awards without Twilight winning something.
Kristen, I don't know, without Robert there.
And it's funny because I was going to say Kristen would win it for Best Female or Robert would win it for Best Male, but neither of them, who both won that category last year, are even nominated this year. Interesting.
We're over it. We are over
it.
All right, guys.
We're over it, but somebody's not, because that movie still made money, and the next one is still going to make some money.
It's huge. And you guys, that's our categories, but we still haven't even talked about the presenters and the musical performances. So in our news and gossip, we know inside scoop who's going to be there.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, list of presenters. Andy Samberg is going to be there, which is cool. Leighton Meester, meh. Adam Sandler, Charlize Theron is going to be there.
I know, and I love that she's going to rock the MTV Movie Awards.
The best thing about presenters for these things is because they have something to promote. So Charlize and Kristen are going because they have their movie.
Oh, they'll totally probably present together.
Andy, Leighton, and Adam are all in a movie together.
Right. That's my boy.
Mark Wahlberg has the Magic Mike movie.
Oh, and he's so hot. Why can't he kiss somebody?
Mark Wahlberg's not in Magic Mike. He's in Ted with Mila Kunis.
Yeah, he's in the
Magic
one with
Mike is the one
Why
with
can't he kiss somebody?
Matthew McConaughey,
Matthew McConaughey, that's what
and Channing Tatum.
Mark Wahlberg has a new movie with The Rock where people think he's on steroids and he has a shirt off. Same thing, Magic Mike shirts off.
Shirts off.
Take it off.
Mila Kunis and Emma Stone. Do we like all these as presenters? Good choices, right?
They're fantastic.
Now, performers.
They're A-listers.
Performers. This isn't the VMAs, so there's not tons of amazing performance, but it's Black Keys. Hello, best ever.
I was gonna say.
I hate the Black Keys. Who are you?
Last year was
actually they're coming on our show.
Whenever, who is that band that they always have play at the Grammy? Sorry, one really quick question. Who is that band?
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. I am so over the Foo Fighters.
They were there last year, so they won't be here this year.
I know, but they play in every show, and
I know.
I want Philip Phillips to perform.
He's in the hospital.
Oh,
kidney failure or something.
Wah wah wah.
Oy vey.
It's not going down.
Okay.
I guess
all right, guys.
That one.
Black Keys sucks. Yep.
So a little bit of gossip. Russell Brand is hosting. We don't know if Katy Perry is going to be there yet.
She's not going to be there.
This is like where they met.
Pat knows these things.
Yeah, this is like, I don't think she's going to be there either. There's just no way. This is actually like kind of where they met. Russell was flirting with her when he hosted the VMAs. And he kept mentioning Katy Perry. That's how they got together. So I think it would be too hard for her to go.
See, one of my best friends is very close with Katy, so I always get the good gossip on Katy, and I love that shit.
Does she care?
Oh. I mean, she cares. She loves these things because her fans are there, and she really does love it. She has a huge 3D concert movie coming out on July 4th.
And
she
he's
has
in it.
2 new singles that have come out, Dressing Up and Wide Awake, which is on the radio now.
Right.
She is sitting pretty, and she's not going to go there.
She's not going to go.
She's not going to go there for that kind of gossip.
No. But
she's not into that kind of gossip.
I've got another little tidbit. Channing Tatum is going to be there, and he's apparently going to strip in honor of the Magic Mike.
Yes.
Don't
now you're
talk,
all tuning in.
Just take it off.
Don't talk, just take it off. I like that.
It's like a mystery performance.
How is that a mystery performance?
Well,
is he going to rip it off and then back, a vagina?
No.
Where's the mystery?
Hangover 2.
But that's the thing. They haven't announced it as a striptease, but MTV, the only thing they'll say is Channing Tatum's going to take us on the ride of our lives, and his Magic Mike co-star said this. I'm not going to even say $1 bills, but get your 5s and your 20s readies, ladies and guys, for the real show.
I got
He's
nickels.
going to strip on stage.
Can Ryan Gosling join him just for fun? And Tom Cruise?
This is Tom Cruise. Wow, way to take that. It was like
I did that just for you, Pat.
That just wasn't sexy.
That wasn't sexy. Boner shrinker.
Oh,
sorry. That's a term that they use on SNL. What?
We don't want to know about your
boner. I'm a lady too. Oh my god.
The sound effects.
That was interesting.
It's so weird.
Can we give a shout out to Marissa Serafini for her sick sound effects today?
Yay.
Ronnie's like
Ronnie's
here.
Ronnie's just enjoying the show. Ronnie's just sitting there and smiling. No, I love Ronnie. Ronnie knows I love him.
Ronnie, take us into predictions.
And I gotta say, give a shout out to Phil because none of this would happen without him.
Thank you,
Shout out, Don't worry.
Come up here.
Don't worry. At every event that I go to with Phil, I always take a picture of him, and he doesn't like it, and then I tweet it to everybody.
He's ignoring.
Terrible.
So I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that before we leave.
When I saw Maria Menounos tweet a picture, and it was a bunch of people, and we saw Phil on the end, there was like 50 million responses that said, "Is that Phil? Is that Phil?" Like he doesn't want to be.
50,000 responses from Phil.
50,000 responses.
Let me be the one who says I didn't
Y'all
respond.
I think I'm gonna go with tweeting that I met Kristen Stewart
instead of Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
All right, guys, predictions. So we're gonna act
And
like this is
now,
predictions,
your
but we
AfterBuzz
actually
TV.
know this stuff is really gonna happen.
Right.
Johnny Depp's gonna be honored with the 2012 MTV Generation Award.
Love you. We'll love you forever.
So he's definitely going to be there. And then MTV also had another article saying that he's getting a fashion award, but they're calling it the same thing as the Generation Award. It's totally weird. We don't really know what's going to happen. I know. It's like fashion evolution for like Edward Scissorhands, things like that. And Emma Stone will receive the first.
That's upsetting me a little bit. But
What?
go on.
About Emma Stone?
No.
No.
The fashion award.
I don't know. I mean, it seemed weird. I don't know why they're calling it that. He's getting the Generation Award.
I hope he washes his hair for that.
He's had a lot of looks.
No, don't wash your hair.
The thing is,
do that.
No.
That's his thing, and it's been his thing for 30
did you see
years.
his new Dark Shadows was not very good.
No, it
was
wasn't.
cute.
It
I love
wasn't.
you, Tony.
All right. Emma Stone will receive the first ever MTV Trailblazer Award. It's like they've created this award just for Emma Stone.
Why is she a trailblazer?
I don't know.
Because she went
Because
from
she's like
it.
awkward and funny.
She's a cool chick.
She's definitely a cool chick. I definitely think she like
I'll take it.
galvanized her way into the
You
A-list.
get it, girl.
I'll take
That's
it.
a good. I like that.
No, but think
Galvanized
about her
way.
from like the house bunny to the help to
She's
making
been
out
all
with
over.
Ryan Gosling.
And that's
Oh,
what
she
they were
definitely-
explaining it
she,
as.
like,
She's
went
been in all
totally.
of the circles.
Super
and,
bad.
Like, you know?
She was like a
Super
super
bad.
bad. She
Super
was just
bad.
this
Can't
like
forget
extra.
that.
Yeah.
and then she's working at
And she's
Oscar
just
Ronnie,
level.
you chime
and now
in.
she's at
Ronnie
Oscar
say
level.
something.
Yeah.
And the new
So,
movie, what's the LA
get it,
movie that she's
girl.
in with Sean Penn and Ryan Gosling? The gangster, American
Oh,
Gangster.
American Gangster.
She's like a. She's
She's
it's
all
gonna
over
be
the
like an
place.
Oscar contender
She's
movie.
in that with Ryan Gosling again.
Yeah, they brought him
Yeah,
back.
I knew he was in it.
Yeah.
All right, another
Kisses.
prediction that we can tell you guys about is there's going to be a few. The best thing about the MTV Awards sometimes is they give you they give you sneak peeks. They've been waiting all year to give you sneak peeks, and we're going to see Snow White and the Huntsman,
Which I don't get.
Which, that doesn't
coming
even
out
make any
tonight.
sense.
It's out now.
It like
Is
the-
it?
Yes,
it
it
doesn't
came out
even make any
June
sense. The one that everyone really wants.
They timed that poorly.
Dark Knight, baby.
Dark Knight is going to
Dark Knight, so true.
Batman.
Oh my
Can't
God.
wait.
I love it.
Catwoman.
I love it.
It's Dark Knight. And then the other one is Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I'm really excited about because I had this book in 10th grade and I loved it.
That is a
That'll be
really
cute.
intense.
It's a great book.
Have you read the book? Who's read it?
I read it.
Oh,
I've been in the play.
What's up?
I still have you. See,
Yeah.
I love that book, and when I
It's
found out they were
fantastic.
making movies, I'm so
And
excited.
that's an Emma Watson
unread.
movie, right?
Yep,
She's in
Emma
that.
Watson.
too.
It's her first movie after
I never
Twilight.
heard
so
That's
of
right.
that.
No, after
Yeah.
Twilight,
I
Harry
mean-
Potter. Please don't sell her out to that. Wah.
All right, so our final
Wah.
prediction.
What is that? when Kristen doesn't like Courtney, why do they call you Kristen? Sorry. Wah. You're Kristen Stewart.
You're thinking
Wah.
of Kristen Stewart.
Anyway, Stephanie wants us to pay attention.
And we all.
Stephanie's the teacher. I love it.
She's so polite.
I know you're so
I just want
diplomatic.
to know who is
So
going to take it
beautiful.
all in the award show. It's kind of like Twilight versus Hunger Games, both of those versus Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Versus Stephanie Bauer.
Which I will
Pat
be there in
Lambert.
the front
Versus
row,
Pat
like
Lambert.
And I will
applauding
be,
everyone.
And I
I'll
will
come
be
with you,
backstage.
that's fine.
Yes.
I will be backstage.
You will be back. Well, wave to me.
I will definitely not
Courtney
do that
and I will
during
wave
the
to
show,
you via
but-
I'll
Twitter
be on Twitter.
in our pajamas.
Yep, tweet us at the show, and I can give I can give you backstage. She can give you front stage.
Awesome.
There
All right,
you
guys.
go.
So
Okay.
who do we think? He thinks Hunger Games. We're going to ask
definitely,
Courtney.
I think
I don't
Hunger
know.
Games and Twilight will get a little sprinkle of something.
Sprinkle.
A little sprinkle.
A little popcorn.
Sprinkle of something.
I think that Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's best kiss moment is just going to take the whole award.
Oh, that's all she can think about.
And he's
is
going to
those
rip off
kids.
his shirt and grab her.
Yeah, they're going to have fake rain in the auditorium.
Yeah.
And that's my
Okay, now
prediction.
you're persuading me because I would love to see that.
Yes.
Look at him.
But I'm
smile.
definitely so down for
Well,
Hunger
we
Games.
know Emma Stone is going to
What do you think is going to be the most
what I
interesting
think.
moment of the night?
Oh, the interesting. Well, that's a funny question. I thought, what do you think would be the next unexpected moment of the night?
Yeah.
At MTV Awards, something always happens that's like people are like, is it fake? Is it real? Did they plan it?
Yep.
I don't know.
I think
Bridesmaids.
Russell Brand is going to give Channing Tatum
I think
a
it's
lap
gonna be.
dance.
I think it's gonna be
Ooh.
like
That's
what like you know the
striptease.
next morning like what is it gonna be? What
That
is
everyone
that
talks
story
about.
that gonna
Channing
be?
Tatum.
You know, I
Channing
think it's gonna be
Tatum.
Channing Tatum. I think Russell Brand will probably do something with it because
Ooh.
he has gotten naked a million.
Yeah, I
times.
don't
And
think
it's
Channing
so
is going to
gross.
get naked.
Well, he's gonna,
I
I
know.
bet, go
He's
into
gonna
a
go
thong.
I think
Ooh,
he'll
I don't
be.
even think
nice.
I
he's
think
gonna
he'll
do
be
that.
stripping.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. The LMFAO
Oh,
guys
no.
are going to come out. Yes.
the party
So,
rock
so
and
this is
stripping.
gonna be my kind of show.
We don't
Yes.
know what's going to
That's
happen.
what I want to happen.
But
So-
Okay.
I would like the Hemsworth to be naked.
Okay.
Go on iTunes and comment us who you think is going to win it all. And comment and tweet. And
tweet us.
You know, spread the word about AfterBuzz and the MTV Awards this Sunday live. Everybody, tell us where we can find you.
Tweet me, everyone. Jackie Miranne on Twitter and JackieMiranne.com, Facebook. Everything's Jackie Miranne, so I make it easy for you. I want to hear what you guys think about Best Kiss, especially.
Ooh, somebody stole my name, so you can find me on Twitter at Stewart Starlet, StewartStarlit, and I want you to know that I want to see Hemsworth naked.
And tweet red carpet fashion with us.
You can tweet me at Pat_Lambert. Pat_Lambert.
He needs the underscore.
If you're in Los Angeles, come to the Grove. Come to the Grove and visit us at Extra with Maria Menounos, and tweet me during the show when I'll be backstage.
Hey.
Yes.
And you can find me at Steph Bauer on Twitter, and my website, Stephanie Bauer TV. And every day I'm hosting on Holly Scoop Entertainment News, so you can watch
every day.
Oh, and we have our national show is on Fox, and I cover the red carpets for that every weekend. You can see it too. So please follow all of us. I had the best time. You guys, we just talked for 70 minutes straight.
74 minutes.
And we
could shut this place down.
We didn't even
We did shut this place down.
Hey, we shut it down.
It didn't spread.
It's over.
Other people clean that for us. We're divas. Crew.
Dollars.
Pat turns me into such a diva.
I know, I'm bad.
I'm really not that much.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for keeping us together.
Keeping us in line.
Yes.
All right, we love you.
We're all going to Kin, Los Angeles. Bye.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.